Detroit Sports World is here in the building. Yo, where my fans at? Where are my passionate Detroit Lions fans? Yes, the Detroit Lions have the third overall pick. We don't know if we're going to trade it or we don't know who we're going to pick, but it better be a good one because every pick usually is a bad one. Okay? But anywho, there's been talks of the Lions having multiple trade talks with other teams. So, teams like the Dolphins, teams like the Chargers, teams like the Jaguars, and other teams that are high, like San Francisco, even the Raiders, they want to move up. Now, the thing is, if I was a Detroit Lions GM, I would trade that third overall pick, get multiple picks. There's teams like the Dolphins who have the 3 first-round picks. There's teams like Jaguars who have 2. The Raiders even have 2. San Francisco, I believe, have 2. So the Lions can literally start a bidding war for that number 3 overall pick. But if they can't get a solid trade offer, don't do anything dumb, okay? Don't do anything dumb. Just draft at number 3, but be smart and draft what you need. And if I'm drafting at number 3, I'm drafting Jeff Okuda or I'm getting Isaiah Simmons. Those are the generational players that are game changers that could help the Detroit Lions in their defense. Now, it's our defense. We have a lot of holes. I mean, I'm talking defensive tackle, the interior, pass rushing. The Detroit Lions ranked like over 30th in the league in pass rushing. Horrible. We need another corner. We traded Slay. I know we picked up Desmond Trufant, but that still isn't even enough. He's 30 years old. Can he stay healthy? He's a good corner, but we need to give him some, not that many reps in terms of giving him a huge load, being that he's been in the league for about 8 years now. So honestly, guys, we need to go corner. The best available pick would be Jeff Okuda. If we trade, I think in the top 10, I think we can still get Jeff Okuda. Whether we go 9 or whether we go 5 to the Dolphins or 6 to the Chargers, there's teams like the Cardinals who want to trade up. And here's the thing, guys. People don't realize this. People need to realize that there are 4 or 5 offensive tackles, offensive linemen that are going to go top 10, probably 4 or 5 of them. If not, they won't get past 15. There's a lot of teams that don't need a quarterback or a talented offensive player. There's tons of talent in this draft at wide receiver and running back. And so you want to be able to protect the quarterback. You want to be able to run the ball. You need to draft an offensive tackle or offensive guard. So teams like the Cardinals, teams like San Francisco, teams like, that are on their way on the verge of becoming great teams, they're going to go offensive tackle or offensive guard. So that gives us that leverage of being able to get the player that we need.
Oh, come on, guys. You can do better than that. Let's go. Oh,
Sorry for talking that loud. Did I talk loud?
Stop it there. Stop it there.
All right, keep it coming. Wow, even the virtual booze are good. Yes, I can hear you from my basement, so keep it coming. Lastly, the best part of the draft is that it restores hope and generates optimism. Because every team gets better through the draft. So good luck to every team, and let's get it started.
We got an Eagles fan in there? Come on. This is a Lions page, not an Eagles page. It's okay, though. I have love for everybody.
You're sitting next to a Broncos fan.
You're a Broncos fan?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Who are the Broncos going to pick up?
Don't know. Burrows.
Woo! Woo!
All right. We got the Bengals on the clock.
He's just tweeting something with Tobin.
We know who the Bengals are going to pick. We already know. Oh, my gosh. We're doing virtual fans, too?
That's awesome.
He should. You better.
Bengals haven't been good since they had Ocho.
That's true.
Ocho and Palmer.
So we got the third overall pick in the second round. If we can grab a talented running back, I'm cool with that because Kerryon Johnson. Yeah. DeAndre Swift. Out of Georgia, I believe, right? If we can grab a talented running back, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. If not, maybe go linebacker if we don't get Isaiah Simmons. Who do you want in the second round?
Second round. Dude, I don't know, man. Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor might. Both Swift and Taylor might go in the first round.
He'll be gone.
They might go in the first round
But if he's there, you gotta jump him.
for sure.
You see the 40 time lapse with like DeAndre Hopkins and Odell.
What's
He
that?
won it.
Really?
They did the 40 times from combines.
Yeah.
So they time lapsed
Previously,
videos.
yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
Jonathan Taylor blew them all out.
But yeah, Jonathan Taylor was running a 4.4, just under a 4.3. I'm sorry, just over a 4. Just under. It was like a 4.
He did 4.3.
Yeah.
Total touchdowns at 65, a national championship, and a Heisman Trophy as well. It's arguably the greatest season a college quarterback has ever had. They beat
Where my Lions fans at?
7 teams and scored a record 726 points. So let's get to know Joe Burrow as best as we can. Mel, Cincinnati
You know where
is
he
here
started
because
at
last
college
year
at?
wasn't
Burrow?
great.
Ohio
They
State.
Ohio State, and then he
success, but they need
transferred
Joe Burrow to
because they brought in Fields.
If Burrows doesn't get first pick, I'm just gonna be so pissed.
Oh, he's gonna be first
I don't
pick.
know. And Herbert might go second round.
But there's a lot of people that said no, Herbert's not going second round. But there's a lot of people that did say that
Herbert won't make it.
Tua is better than Burrow.
What?
Trent Dilfer even said
The
it.
injuries are
Yeah.
what's killing
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's true.
The injury was.
Because it's not just the injury he dealt with. They're saying he failed physicals based on wrist, based on ankle.
Right.
He's dealing with a hip.
Right,
They're like,
so
dude,
he had a
this guy's
high
wrist,
ankle
this guy's
sprain,
ankle
then he
hurt.
had a wrist, then he had a broken finger.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of injuries.
So what they did was
So
they
basically,
they
what?
highlighted, they put him on ESPN and they highlighted every point of his body, and it just, man, I must have seen at least 6 arrows
Yeah.
on the guy. So you could be released by a doctor. Someone said you could be released by a doctor to play football. Right?
Mhm.
And that's where he was able to spread and shred.
I could see him playing 7-on-7. I could see him playing.
Let's go to Kurt Warner next.
You know, I could see him as far as maybe just practice squad,
Cool.
Tua. But you got to think
No
about
way.
this.
Tua could play right away.
You're gonna have 310-pound guys
Yeah, true. That is true.
on this guy,
Yeah.
right? Right away. You don't know what that hit's gonna.
No,
do.
you're right. I agree with this.
I don't know.
But hey, guys like guys like Drew Brees and guys like
Russell Wilson.
Tom Brady though, they've had the offensive lines their whole careers. He's got to go somewhere where they got to protect him. He has to.
Yeah, because they have.
Miami, they're not gonna protect him in
They're not
Miami.
protecting him in Miami.
He had that neck injury.
He
I
did.
thought he was
But
done.
but that's what they were trying to do for Miami too. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get over on Detroit and say, hey, look, we're not going to give you the 5th overall pick, but we'll give you the 18th, and we'll give you the 18th, and we'll give you the 26th. So they're like, wait, you can give us the 3rd overall pick, but we'll give you the 18th, the 26th, and we'll give you our second round and the second. That's high.
It is.
Hey, I'll take it if you're giving me a future first round pick. How about that? You give me a future first round pick on top of the 18, on top of the 26, and on top of another second round, I'll take it.
It's gonna happen.
And then the number one thing really is this. He is very, very athletic, almost sneaky athletic. But you know, people who watch him realize that this is a guy who can pick up first downs with his legs, so he can do it all. You see why Cincinnati ultimately is going to pick him.
I'm surprised it's taking this long for the Bengals.
Burrow's parents,
You should have already been talking about
Exactly.
Cincinnati
Yeah, they
Bengals.
did.
Yeah, they should have been already
They
talking
sent
about it.
Burrow's parents Bengals jerseys yesterday. That's already done. I mean,
I
I guess
think
they're just
what's a
doing
good
due
idea is
diligence
the
and like.
Lions try to get
I legit like Burrows, man.
Like,
I do.
I mean, really?
Burrows
you
is
know
good.
what? It was his speech, his Heisman speech. That
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a guy I would play around, dude. I'm not a Bengals fan. I'm a Burrows fan.
Yeah.
Wherever he goes.
Well, you know, Burrows, even after that speech and whatever, he started a fundraiser for his hometown for.
His hometown, right?
Yeah.
For low income kids, right? So,
Yep.
was he low income?
I might. Who knows? I don't know. He grew up in a city
area, right?
in that area. Yeah. So who knows?
To a national championship. That should go a long way, Trey, when he walked in that Bengals locker room.
What's up, Major Slugger?
To the leader of
Lions got to trade down. They had to. They need multiple picks.
Yeah.
We need the talent.
Unless, like, Lions are stupid.
We're screwed anyway, huh?
Yeah, they're still gonna pick somebody bad.
Draft started already. We got 3 minutes into the Bengals pick.
I think they need a better offensive line.
It's decent. It's not one of the worst offensive lines anymore.
Yeah.
We have a decent offensive line now. However, I would have put my money in Glasgow instead of signing No, well, they re-signed Kenny Williams for small money. But
Especially the defense, like the Lions.
Vitae.
It's
They
like,
gave him $50 million, and he's not a guaranteed starter at all.
Man, I'll take it.
I mean, Cincinnati gotta get them picks. I mean,
A very, very cool story
like,
there,
who
buddy.
knows
So he
what
did win the
they're gonna
Heisman
choose.
Trophy in a landslide.
They're gonna take Burrow.
It's like the worst teams pick the
Who you
best
guys want to
players
pick
that
at for the
win.
third overall pick? Who do you guys want?
They still somehow.
Yeah.
You want Derek Brown?
Took a pause in that Heisman Trophy
I mean,
speech.
he's a beast.
And
Yeah, but hey, I would rather get Kinlaw.
very near and dear to his heart.
Why not? You seen
Here's his
Kinlaw?
speech.
Yeah, Jalen.
Kinlaw's a ball. He's a baller.
This is a hell of a speech, man.
And you can get him.
Have you seen
If you
this
trade-
speech?
If you drop
Oh,
down, you
man.
can.
You can get him. Yeah.
I wouldn't take him at 3.
Coming from
No,
Southeast
never.
Ohio,
Yeah. I'd take him at 9 if we trade for the
It's
Jaguars.
a very,
Oh, yeah.
very impoverished area.
Everyone else is gonna be gone.
The
You're a Cowboys
poverty
fan. We got Cowboys fans in here too.
The national average is
We do need a
there's so many
splitter
people
DL.
there that-
I
that
get
don't
it.
have a lot. And I'm up here
I
for
get
all
it.
all those kids in Athens and
But
Athens
your
County that,
top 10 pick is supposed to
go
be
home to
a
not a
game
lot
changer
around
for
the
you.
table,
So last
hungry
year,
after school,
were the Lions supposed to
that's
draft
the update too.
a TJ Hawkinson? No. We had a tight end that we paid $40 million to.
They've never played.
And we never even played him. So he literally $40 million for 4 years and didn't play a lick. He was a backup because we drafted TJ Hawkinson. Don't get me wrong, TJ Hawkinson is a beast.
And when the game was on the line, it was a Logan Thomas.
Hey, real talk, Logan Thomas grew on me. But hey, if that was TJ Hawkinson, though, he would have caught that. But TJ played hurt.
Where did he go? Buffalo?
Yeah. I want Jeff Okuda or Isaiah Simmons too. One of those guys I would be happy with. He was a quarterback for Buffalo.
Yeah, I agree. The CJ
He's
Hawkins.
gone. He went somewhere.
Yeah, he got picked up somewhere else. I don't know, but he got picked up real quick. I want Jeff Okuda. I do. I think Jeff Okuda is a generational player. He can literally light it up.
His mom and dad. Huh?
The pick is in for the Bengals.
Who are they gonna pick?
They really had to think about this one. They really had to think about this one.
If Detroit picks Joe Burrow, like, it's gonna be awesome.
The Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
What if it was like
To
I would have shit.
Joe Burrow?
Chase Young to throw everybody way off.
See Joe with mom and dad and
You know, that was a pretty obvious.
Ask mom why she's got those ugly ass curtains
transfer
up
portal. He said one more time he wanted to go to Nebraska, and Scott Frost, the coach, said, "Is he better than what we got?" The answer is yes. Mel Kiper, what do you
I mean,
like
Buffalo
most
has
about
Josh
Joe Burrow?
Allen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a really good
Washington's on the clock.
He also had a lot of help.
I mean,
He did.
He had the number 2, number 3 defense.
He's got more help now. He's got more help now. Stephon Diggs.
And don't forget, they got a 2.0 Aaron Donald over there.
Oh,
The guy they drafted, the guy that the Lions should have drafted last year.
yeah. What's his
Sees
name?
that, leads them. Oh, what a shot.
Kentucky kid?
Nope, he went to Houston. He went to Houston.
He goes somewhere.
Ed Oliver. Yep.
Steps back.
The
boom.
Lions should have drafted him.
Yeah.
Yeah. After they lost it on Devin White, because my pick was Devin
There he
White
goes.
and
Here's his
linebacker.
run. On the run.
We lost out on Devin White. He went to Tampa Bay. All right, cool.
I was hoping Josh would fall one more pick. Just one more pick.
Oh, Josh Allen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Kentucky. Yeah. He almost did.
I was excited.
He almost did.
And
There
then
he goes.
This is a guy that every step of the way played above and beyond what anybody could have expected based on what we saw 2 years ago.
I just see that
Oh, wow.
scarlet gray and
Man.
Oh, wow.
Arm, man.
Hey, in Jefferson, he's a dog wide receiver.
yeah.
people talk about this, Mel, as far as him being a one-year wonder. But if you go back
Just
Yo.
imagine if Joe Burrow was on.
Just what if? What if the Redskins pass up on Chase?
If they do, and the Lions don't draft him, like I said, 3-state killing spree. We're going on 3-state killing spree.
Washington has
You guys
so
all
many
just hold me
more
down
picks.
for 24 hours.
Hey, you actually told me that, remember?
I did.
Yeah, you told me. He did. He told me
And it's gonna start in
that.
Ohio. I'm just gonna go south.
Oh my gosh. If the Washington passes up on Chase, the Lions better draft
Quinn should
him.
be fired immediately.
I mean, there's a lot of talented players.
Martha
that
needs to get her ass
Washington
pulled.
Skins will really need.
I don't think Martha knows what's going on, man. She just is like, hey, run it.
There he is, son.
It's not. It's the
You're
daughter.
going pro. That's what happened right there.
That hair is awful. They make fine.
Wait, did nobody notice that you? Did nobody
Here it
really
goes.
notice that he was holding his hat like this already? Like,
Joe Burrow looks like
Look at his vision right here.
Macaulay Culkin.
He does, kind of. Like teenage drugged out.
Oh my gosh. Is that Jefferson
Did you
again?
just throw that to me? Is this my high school highlights?
There it is. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
No, I see. I would have kept going.
I don't, you know, he's not.
You're almost 50, babe.
Yo, you know they're talking about keeping Dalton, Andy Dalton.
We were just talking about that.
They're talking about keeping Andy Dalton and Burrow.
And you know what? He better take it.
Well,
because no
he
one
gets
wants
league
him.
minimum, right?
It would be league minimum because it's a first round pick.
First round pick. Oh,
He's
yeah,
making
that's
at
right.
least-
That's right.
Yeah, he's still making a lot of money for a first round pick, or for number 1 overall. Pick is in for the Redskins, guys.
outside of just pure top shelf arm strength, I love everything about Joe Burrow.
I see Joe Burrow as a great pocket passer. I don't see him as a runner. I see him as a great pocket
Yeah,
passer.
Derek Brown
You know
should
what?
go
They didn't
to
take.
the
They only half the clock. That's Chase.
why are we still focusing on them when they already have
He
their
gone.
pick in?
He gone.
Redskins pick is in.
Here we go.
Their pick has been in for like a minute now. We've just been seeing the Burrow.
If the Redskins pass up on Chase, I'm going crazy.
Gronk is coming back though. I'm actually
If the Redskins pass up on Chase, I'm going crazy.
Goes.
Are you making a drink?
Escape the rush again, push up in the pocket now to the right, get outside the tackle box, and just throw a dart down the right sideline there and just put it on the money. Jared Goff on his on McVay, someone who was featured outside the pocket. Look at this throw right here to Brandon Cashman. The back pocket.
man, Joe Burrow's is getting compared to a lot of legends.
Athleticism to be able to recognize, hey, all the defenders' backs are to me on the second level. They're running down the field man to man.
Yeah, Victor, Chase Young is a killer.
Does the same thing he carried the Tennessee Titans like in his manner all year long in 2019. When he sees the defenders turn their back, he's going to take off and run with the football. This is what makes Joe Burrow the total package. This is why you go number
This is
one.
my good luck proper 12
Yeah,
sipper.
listen, it's hard to go against anything that we saw from Joe Burrow this past season. So he is
Come on, the Redskins are
You wanna go
pick is
the
in.
Tiger King. So let us go from more on that. He goes from a Bayou Bengal to a Cincinnati.
Here we go.
I think
Pick is in for the Redskins.
With Joe Burrow.
Oh, they're going to interview Joe Burrow real quick.
Who was that? Snow from the
Open to her
90s?
hair.
Powerful. Joe, you were in Nashville
Vanilla
last year
Ice?
for the draft. If I had said to you then, you're going to be number
He
one
looks like
overall in
Macaulay Culkin.
2020, what would you have said?
Look at her hair. She's definitely in quarantine. My goodness.
I just said, what the hell happened to her?
Are you sure you want these people in the background of your...
It's fine. I don't. It is what it is.
Jump up to number one overall is
Look,
crazy.
he's already got the bling.
It's a dream come true.
Mel
That
Kiper
shame.
shared earlier that going into last season, you had a six-round
Listen to him,
grade on you, but then you won the Heisman, a national title, you're number one overall. How do you process that?
Well, I wasn't very good my junior year.
Is it
You know,
740 the
it's
area
simple.
code?
I worked really hard to get
It
better.
must be.
All my guys worked really hard to get better. We just gelled as a team.
There's
this
people that
year
want
to
the Lions
do
to
exactly what we
select
did.
Tua.
We weren't- I mean, I just
Well,
wasn't
of course
as good
there
as I
is.
was
There's
my
people.
senior year.
We're spread across the board. They want
I worked
Brown.
really, really hard
You got
to
your
improve.
Simmons camp. You got Tua
Tell us
camp.
what the
Okudah
area
camp.
code represents on your
No.
shirt.
You got the trade camp. I mean, seriously.
740, this is Athens County area. I wanted to get something to
Tua. Simmons.
represent
Brown.
my home area, my
Okudah?
hometown, and he made this for me. It's been great. I just want to show as much appreciation for this area as I can.
Dude, he looks
Joe,
like a kid.
congratulations.
Dude. He looks everything like a kid.
He is
Thank you.
good.
Appreciate it.
How old is he?
All right, here we go.
20 on that.
Susie, Joe, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Redskins have got a pick.
Is now on the clock, and you're looking
Yeah,
at
it's Chase Young. He's on the phone. They're gonna have a sick D line.
presumptive to be the pick there. The best defensive
Please
end
don't
in
pick
this
Chase
or the
Young.
best player, quite frankly, in this
Oh,
draft.
oh yeah, I think the Lions need a better defensive end.
Hey, his house looks way better.
Yeah.
It looks the same.
List of great
They got
defensive
Debo in
ends
the
over
corner
the
over
years.
there.
Yeah,
Have come out
Debo.
from Ohio State.
I told him everything new.
Chase Young, of course, born in
Yeah, come on, Red.
Maryland.
Come on,
Here's
Red.
the entire list of Ohio State defensive ends that have had multi-years with double-digit sack seasons.
That guy is
Here we go.
110%.
Let's get it, guys.
Entire list. That's why a lot of people think that they are zeroing in.
Redskins pick is in.
They call the predator because of those.
I think we're gonna trade, man. I'm calling it right now. I think there's gonna be a trade.
I hope so. That the draft starts with the Lions.
Yeah.
We already
This
know
is a-
what's
this is
going
a-
on
this is
with
a
the number one,
foregone
number two.
conclusion right here.
So we believe the pick is
But-
in.
but
Let's see
Washington's
what
deal.
Washington is going to do. Once more, let's go to Roger Goodell.
I was gonna say, please don't go on commercial.
With the second
Here we go.
There it
Please
is.
don't pick Chase. Come on.
NFL draft, the Washington Redskins select Chase Young.
Chase Young.
Defensive end.
Everybody knew Chase Young was going.
Congratulations.
That'll be the bust.
So there you see
Time
Chase,
for-
a very,
time for
very
the trash
healthy young
cans.
man, a team captain in the nucleus of that defense that allowed the
That's a big
God,
guy.
he's tall.
That's a big dude. Look at Dad though. Dad's not.
Oh, yeah.
Dad's pretty big too.
There's a young Chase Young.
Cupcakes in football. That's what Maryland does because Chase Young, born in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
All right, so check this out. The Lions are on the clock. 5 minutes. You ready for this? I'm gonna ask you a question. The Lions are on the clock. If a trade doesn't happen, who do you think the Lions pick?
Okudah.
Okudah.
Jeff Okuda?
Hands
Jeff
down.
Okudah.
They gotta replace Slay.
Hands down.
Hands
They
down.
have to replace Slay. I correct.
Oh,
If
I
you've
agree.
seen Okudah's interview, that's a straight up shooter. Okudah.
Yeah,
You'll
I agree.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah.
You'll get your money's worth.
Pick
Yeah.
Okudah,
He's
please,
LeBron
Lions.
endorsed,
You
by
need
the way. Did you
a
see
better
that?
Is he really?
LeBron.
Oh, yeah, LeBron tweeted him out.
Warned him and said, "Hey, man, whoever gets you, you're getting a dog." And all this other
Also,
stuff.
too, because he went to Ohio State. That's why.
Big man. Oh, look at Okudah, son. God, dude, he was.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Man.
And he learned that at Ohio State from one of the best defensive
Here we go, guys.
in America, Larry Johnson. Gotta give him
I'm literally waiting for a trade update. The Detroit Lions trade their third overall pick to the Patriots.
I guarantee right now, Miami, San Diego, and Jacksonville are all calling
Watch.
Detroit.
See his stance? Watch how he comes out. See that?
You said the Jaguars, right?
Jaguars, Miami.
I
San
hope it's a
Diego,
surprise
all
team
calling
like
right
the
now.
Falcons.
It could be.
Oh my gosh. Man, here we go.
Now you get the outside pass rush. Hopefully Sweat comes on. You know Chase Young's going to be a factor. He is a master of the
Hey, there's Okudah right there.
fumbles and knows how to create. Final 3 games of the season didn't have a sack. I think that's why it made it easier for the Bengals to say, hey, it's Joe Burrow, not Chase Young. But certainly the Redskins after a thrill, like you say,
You know, he really doesn't look that big to me.
pretty much all year has been Chase
Oh, he's huge.
Big man.
He's about
That guy looks bigger.
260. He's shorter though.
Yeah.
Shorter
He's
arms.
13 years old.
about Chase Young when you're talking about comparables and guys who he looks like in the NFL. I mean, you have to look at a guy like Okudah.
Somebody said trade to the Dallas Cowboys.
Speed, they look almost identical as far as their body type. When you just look at them here on the screen, I mean, these guys really are the prototype when you
Right, so that's it.
3 defensive ends. And with Chase Young, it starts in the run game. A guy who can get off the ball.
I'm telling you. Oh, another thing too. It can be hard for the Lions to trade that third overall pick. You know why? Because the Giants. It's cheaper to trade with the Giants than it is
Let's wait.
for that third overall pick. You know what I mean? Just because it's pick is in. What is going on? The Detroit Lions pick is in.
It's Okudah. Giants are going to take Andrew Thomas next.
Oh, another thing too. So since the Lions have an extra third round pick, they could move up
trade up.
late in the first round and trade up. Let's say they trade their second overall, but they can also use their third overall, trade their second and their third to move up in the first, or late in the first.
Yeah, and then they don't get Davis for 1/3 round left.
Yeah, which is, they get a solid player, but I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't do that though.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
DJ certainly will. Real quickly, Chase Young was destined to be a football player. He was playing flag football at the age of 5. He didn't go for the flags.
Pick is in for Detroit.
Players then getting their flags. The other parents complained and said it isn't fair.
After the break.
Sometimes life isn't fair. And it may not be fair if you have that much talent in that kind of body for Chase Young.
The pick is in. The Lions select
That's an honor of
David Hasselhoff. No, I'm just- hey, but it's some
Uncle Rico.
Hey,
Throw the ball at
some
quarterback.
off the wall stuff, like,
and they are honoring here with that picture tonight. So that means we are at pick number
So, I mean, if you think about it, it will be 3 Ohio State players.
one Detroit. Here we go. Detroit. Here we go.
Quiet. I'm sweating.
The Detroit Lions select Jeff
Jeff Okuda is a Detroit Lion.
No!
And there you see the reaction in Grand Prairie, Texas, where Jeff Okuda is from. The quarterback goes off the board. Here's what's really interesting. The top 3 picks in this draft at one time or
Are those Lions balloons in the back?
They already knew he was going. They knew he was going to be a Detroit Lion.
They're all wearing
and
blue.
Jeff Okuda and everything.
All these people.
That's a great pick, man.
Well, no, because
That is a good
Yeah, I think we really need a corner. Yeah.
the number 1 person, he has hat just sitting there.
Jeff Okuda was the best pick.
Well, that
Should
did
have never got.
2 days ago.
I mean,
Never got rid of Darius Slay.
I mean,
Why?
I don't know.
30 years old. He's making 17, 18 million a year now, and he's on the decline. Got ate up last year, or last season. Got
Made
annihilated.
the Pro Bowl.
He made the Pro Bowl because it was the Pro Bowl is a popularity contest now.
There you go, son.
Don't get me wrong. I like Darius Slay.
We've gone chalk. What do you like most about what you see in Okuda's game?
That's 17, 18 million off the books. He might be better than Slay.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah,
Eventually he will be.
100%.
Look, he's definitely. Look at that.
He's got good footwork.
He can read the quarterbacks easily. He can read them easily. It's like.
Yeah, he's got good footwork.
It's
Now
like
you, now, you, now you go in the third and you take David Arnett from Ohio State, the other guy on the other side of him.
Really?
He had an 85% shutdown rate. They never threw to Okuda. They threw it to him. He got way more action, and he still had an 85% shutdown rate. You
Really?
can get him in the third round. David
Wow.
Arnett.
I didn't know
Now
that.
imagine that. You take both their corners. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice. One of those third round picks though gotta be a receiver though.
There's someone you can get 4 or 5. You can get Keith Jones in the fourth, probably.
I don't think he makes it out of the third.
I don't know. He might. I think he might.
I'm still waiting for them to trade out, but nope, that's not gonna happen.
Sixth time in 7 years, the Buckeyes have a cornerback taken in the
Guys are taking Andrew Thomas.
And there you see Bob Quinn also very, very happy. And we have a theme for the first 3 draft picks of 2020. Burrow, Chase Young, and Okudah, all teammates.
They were all teammates. That is crazy.
And the first 3 picks
Oh wow, what a surprise.
in the draft in 2020. We're just getting started.
All right, guys, I'm about to end this live because the Detroit Lions already picked. There's not going to be a trade, so we'll see what happens. So I will be making a video of Jeff Okuda, and I will be talking about him later on tonight. So be looking forward to that, guys. Thanks for staying with me. I'm out.